Hey, it's me, Tiffany. I hope you're doing well. I hope you were okay in my absence. I didn't vlog the last 2 days because I have a complicated schedule for my life and I was doing things before bed the last 2 days. And the time I have carved out for myself to record these vlogs is right before bed, which probably isn't ideal for guaranteeing that the vlogs get made, but it is good because my mind unhinges a little when I get sleepy. It's getting ready for rest, it's loosening up, and I think that's good for vlogs. Today I will be explaining why I'm being a hoe online. So for those of you who don't know, Twitter has recently gotten appreciably worse. It made two updates recently, two very major updates. Update 1, all, as per terms of service, all posts on Twitter, without exception, will be used to train AI, which is bad. It's very bad. Bad for us, bad for the internet, bad for the environment, all the way bad. A lot of people, when they're asked, hey, Twitter is getting very, very bad, why are you still there? A lot of their common answer is, I am an artist, I have a product to sell, I need attention on my tweets, so that people, commission me. And if all of their art is now training AI, they're going to stop posting it on Twitter now. And the other change that got made is that blocking someone no longer prevents you from seeing each other's messages. If you block someone, you will still see their tweets. So that's really bad, which means that if someone is outwardly racist or transphobic or something like that, and you block them because you don't want that in your feed, well, now it's still in your feed. So if you're someone who gets off on outraging people, that's a great feature for you, and also you are the worst kind of person. And stop it. Find ways to be happy, without hurting people. But that's one thing. Also, Twitter does not have ads in the traditional sense. Twitter has promoted tweets where you can pay Twitter money to put your tweet on everyone's feeds. And that has basically taken the form of an ad, but it's still a tweet, it's still attached to your corporate Twitter account, which means people can block you. You can block Toyota's Twitter account and never get another Toyota ad ever again. And ever since Elon Musk took over, because it has happened to Tumblr where users had intentionally made the site unusable for advertisers to ruin the value of the website. People, as soon as Elon took over, people started doing that with Twitter, where they're like, okay, anytime you see a promoted tweet, no matter what it is, block it. Just block it. And it's been working. Advertisers hate that. It's very bad for them. And, this system of having promoted tweets instead of actual ads worked when Twitter was run by people who aren't stupid and its user base wasn't an active rebellion. And in theory, instead of doing the stupid thing, old Muskie could actually add ads to Twitter or make it so that ads ads can't be blocked. But that's a new feature, that's a new thing, and Elon Musk cannot create new things on Twitter because he fired his whole staff. Because he added $40 billion to Twitter's debt just by buying it, meaning that there was no possible way for the company to ever make money ever again. So, because of these reasons, these two changes to Twitter, 1.2 million people have moved to have made a new Blue Sky account in the last couple of days. So I had already had a Blue Sky account for a little while, but I've never used it. Now I started actually using it because, you know, a bunch of people in my feed said we're moving to Blue Sky, and I moved to Blue Sky, and I decided, you know what, my mom's not watching. I'm gonna take my shirt off. Everyone else is doing it. Why not? You know, live a little. So this is about me explaining myself, why I'm being a hoe online. So rejection-sensitive dysphoria is a psychology term. Different dysphoria than gender dysphoria. Is a psychology term where basically your brain hates you and feelings of rejection are heavily elevated in your mind. Where, like, things not going well, or people saying, like, no to you, or people saying that they don't like you, you know, rejection hurts way more than it should. And this has been linked to ADHD, which in the previous videos we've established I have. And so, and then combine that with being transgender and all the baggage that comes with that. My self-worth and self-image is tenuous, and people not liking me hurts. So that's where I am. And about, I want to say it was like 6 or 8 months, I'm going to say 8 months ago, I started taking a medicine called progesterone, which I think is a common birth control, but it is used as part of HRT to enhance the effects of estrogen, and it is known to have two main noticeable effects in trans women when it's used as feminizing HRT, which is increased breast development, which I have experienced, and increased libido, specifically like the feminine version of horny, which I've also experienced, where I was at none, and now I have this one, and it feels good. Like, it feels good to have that kind. The male kind felt bad, because I'm not a man. So that felt bad. But now I have the one that feels good. So that started kicking in, I want to say around May this year, which is about 5 months ago. So I had this new feeling. This is a brand new feeling for me. I am 31 years old at the time, and I'm now 32. I had never felt, you know, horny. I've never felt that before. Not in the correct way. And this is a new feeling for me. And this is normally supposed to happen when you're a teenager, but instead I'm in my 30s doing it for the first time because God likes pranks. And I'm losing my train of thought rapidly. Why am I talking about being horny? I'm talking about being horny because that led to flirting. Yes, I started flirting with people online. Because also the world's ending, life is short, flirt with strangers online. And they forwarded back. I got positive attention. That positive attention felt good. It felt so good. Love the positive attention. Love the praise. And then I'm like, alright, let's start posting more. And then that gets more positive attention. We create a little feedback loop where I post more, and then people get positive attention, and then I feel better, and then I post more, and I start feeling very good about myself. Right now, I feel really good. I'm happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life right now. Like, gosh, my life rules. I'm having such a good time. I cannot understate how happy I am right now. But I need, this is a need, in the same way I need a roof over my head and I need food in my belly. I need people to tell me that I'm pretty. It has to happen. Because if they stop telling me I'm pretty, my rejection-sensitive dysphoria will activate and I'll hate myself and I will lose all of the, like, confidence and self-worth and happiness that I've built up. I have made a statement. This is a feeling. It's a feeling in my head. It feels true. It is a thing I am truly feeling. I don't know if logically if it's true. I don't know, like, if I go a week without anyone telling me I'm pretty, if I will actually stop being happy. But I feel like I will. And right now we're managing emotions, we're managing feelings, so the feelings matter more than logic currently. And that's why my mom isn't allowed to follow my blue sky, because that's where I'm farming praise and attention to maintain the amount of happiness I feel right now, because once again, my life rules. I am the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I feel fantastic, and as long as people keep telling me that I'm pretty and that I'm a woman and that my, not my body, but like my image, you know, the privilege of looking at me, like, is valuable. Like, the experience of looking at me, my image, it's that as long as people are telling me that has value, that is fixing all of the problems I've ever had in my entire life right now. Like, I used to, because of depression and because of the normal kind of gender dysphoria, when I thought I was a man and was trying to be a man, I did not feel like I belonged anywhere. And I felt like I had my image had no value, and that the only reasons people would ever have to like me is the things I could do for them, like the talents that I had or the services I could provide, or like I could make them laugh. The only reason they would have to like me is things I could do for them, whereas now I feel like my image has value, and like that I as a person have value, and that people would like me and want to spend time with me and be my friend, just by the nature of me being Tiffany. And that's a great feeling, and it is not a feeling that is holding itself up. This is a feeling that needs to be reinforced from the outside. I don't know if that's true either. I do not know if that feeling will stay up if it loses its outside reinforcements. I don't want to find out. So that's why I'm a hoe online. Love you.